So you deserve a big appreciation for breaking the silence of the management and the government. Authoritarian government is now fought against, and we have won the first battle. Comrades, President of this meeting, Comrade Savrimuthu, and my dear comrades, on behalf of All India Insurance Employees Association, first I want to congratulate the employees and officers who stood with the JFTU and fought against the government policies as well as the management attitude on the issue of wage revision. You deserve a big congratulations because the management and the government were maintaining a stoic silence for the last 2.5 years. We had a lot of programs in this building throughout the country against the management and against the government for the issue of wage revision, but both the government and the management were maintaining a stoic silence all these 2.5 years. And now it is broken. It is broken because of your struggle. So you deserve a big appreciation for breaking the silence of the management and the government. Yes, we have to consolidate our struggles. When we are struggling, whatever gains are there, we have to consolidate the gains and we have to move forward. That is very important in a movement. So we see the positive side in the management, in the government. The management had invited us for the talks. I'll come to the offer portion later. The first thing is, when we say we congratulate the management and when we congratulate the employees and officers, we feel that we have created a history in the general insurance movement. After 58 months, when the employees, some of the employees have lost hope, when some of the officers have lost hope, that it is impossible to see that the government come to the table or the management come to the table, we said that it is possible by our struggle, and we have relentlessly fought and we have won the first battle. The management, we have a very arrogant government. We have a very government which did not yield to any of the demands of the people of this country. But still, we do not have a strong management also. We have a very weak management. The weakness of the management is not because of their performance of the company. The weakness of the management is because the management was not given a proper autonomy to function independently. That is their weakness. A weak management, a arrogant and a authoritarian government is now fought against, and we have won the first battle. That is why we say we deserve appreciation, and that is why we appreciate, we congratulate on behalf of All India Insurance Employees Association. The first battle is won. The war is not yet over. When we have gone on indefinite strike, I know the message has not reached the employees throughout the country, throughout the length and breadth of the country. The indefinite strike message has not reached 100% of the employees, but it had created a big impact in the minds of the management. That is why the management called us for a talk. They did not mention about wage revision. They did not mention what they are going to talk in the exploratory talks. They simply called the check of qualified unions and association and requested us to withdraw the indefinite strike. That is where we won the first battle. The first battle we won when the management called us. The second battle we won when the management gave it in writing based on the request of the JFTU, that whatever you feel, whatever you want to convey, you convey it in writing so that we will talk to the employees and officers and withdraw and defer this indefinite strike. The second battle we won, the government management gave it in writing that wage revision talks will be held shortly and asked us and requested us to defer the indefinite strike. The third battle is, yesterday the management called us and gave us an offer. The management, if the management did not give any offer, we would have said, yes, still we had won because the management had called us for talks where the management had given an offer. Yes, we are not happy with the offer. The offer did not match the aspiration of the employees. The offer is also illogical in whatever sense the management want to say, it is illogical. The management says 7% prospectively, 2% or 2% retrospectively and 5% prospectively. I do not know whether the management had done any homework on that. I am very confident the management did not do any homework on what is 2%, what is 5%, what is 7%. The management had simply offered what the government asked them to do it. So we have to fight. The management, we have to give the strength to the management. The management do not have any strength on their own. I said it is a weak management. Weakness is come because they do not have the autonomy, but they got the strength. They got the strength because of your struggle, our struggle. That gave them the strength to talk to the government, to talk to the DFS and said, without wage revision, it is difficult to buy industrial peace in general insurance companies. And that strength we gave to them, and we have to give more strength to them. There I said it is illogical, and as well as it did not meet the aspirations of the employees. It is illogical because we are asking a wage based on the performance of the company from 2012 to 2017. 2012 to 2017, 5 years, the government got a huge amount as dividend from this four public sector general insurance company and GIC Re. When the owner of the company had taken the dividend, had taken the amount from the profit, what is the difficulty for the government or the management to give it to the employees and officers? Because we had earned them. The government did not earn it. The management did not earn it on its own. The four top bosses, the chairperson of the company alone did not earn what we earned in 2012, between 2012 and 2017. It is the employees and officers who had put their sweat and blood to get the company profitable in the year 2012 and 2017. After 2017, 2018, it is because of the provisioning, huge provisioning, the government, the companies are incurring, the companies' balance sheets are in dread. We also know how to come out of the red. If the management has an open mind to discuss with the trade unions, instead of appointing the consultants who do not have any knowledge about the working of the insurance company, if the government, the management wants to talk with the unions on this issue also, we are prepared to show where the amount is lying in the general insurance company's balance sheet. So we tell we say it is illogical because from 2012 to 2017, we had earned profit and we had given dividend to the government. So it is illogical to give 2%, 5% or 7% to the public sector general insurance employees. It is illogical because the management knows that the company's strength is coming down, the employee's strength is coming down. The cost of the per capita premium of the employee is increasing. From 57 lakhs it has gone up to 1.5 crores. It is illogical if the management still maintains that I will be giving only 2% or 5% or 7%. It is illogical. The management knows, the government knows, since 2014, the inflation in this country is going up every day. And it is very difficult for the common man to meet to have 3 times a meal a day. And it is difficult for the middle class employees also to see that whatever salary they get is able to meet out the day-to-day expenses. So we are telling when the inflation is going up, it is illogical for you to give 2% from 2017 or 7% prospectively. It did not meet the aspiration of the employees. The aspiration of the employee was, like LIC, it should be on par with in general insurance also. Whatever is offered to LIC, the employees thought it would be offered in GIC. It was a practice for the last 50 years. So the aspiration of the employees are not wrong. They felt that the offer will be the same as that of LIC. But the management did not give it. So it did not meet the aspiration of the employees. So we are telling the management it is neither logical nor it meet the aspirants of the employees. So we feel this offer should be rejected in total. So only the employees unions and associations in one voice said we are rejecting the offer. We are rejecting the offer and we want a better offer. We know the management is also not confident. When the management placed that demand, the chairperson of the GIPSA did not have the confidence to face the unions in the discussion table. She was in a hurried manner placed the proposal. In a very hurried manner she placed the proposal. And she also asked us to give the feedback immediately, within 1 week. And when we said, why 1 week, we can give it in 2 days, 3 days, she responded positively. The chairpersons, all the 4 chairpersons responded positively. They asked us to give it in one voice and the name of JFTU, not in the name of any individual unions. If some union want to get credit that I got it through somebody else, the management, the chairperson of the 4 companies said, give it in one voice, give it in the form of JFTU. Yes, we are going to write it to the management. Yes, because the JFTU convener do not have the digital signature of all the constituents. We are going to write it to the management, but the draft of the letter will be a uniform draft and that draft is going to be given to the management, that the unions and the associations are rejecting the wage revision. Comrades, we have come to this stage. We said when we were fighting the last 2 years, lot of experience we had. We saw the struggle of the farmers in the Delhi borders. We were talking about the farmer struggle. We were talking about the workers, the migrant workers. We were talking about the many sections of the people of this country. When they were successful to some extent and were not successful, those experience we took it for us and we devised our program, we devised our strategy. And that strategy is indefinite strike. That is the last weapon that we used, and that has reached the minds of the management, and they had called us. As I was telling in all the meeting, wage revision is our right. We cannot leave it to the management. We cannot leave it to the government. Let us discuss with the management. Let us discuss with the government. We are prepared to discuss with the management. We are not dogmatic. We are prepared to discuss with the management, and we are confident this company is capable of paying what LIC has paid to its employees. So that should be our ultimate aim. Towards that we shall move forward. In the past we had some differences. But today all the JFT, all the constituents are in one voice, are rejecting and telling that it should be on par with LIC. So let us move forward. And get a better wage revision. And if the management is not coming forward, let us be prepared for a bigger struggle. And that indefinite strike weapon, which we did not drop it, which we deferred it for some time, let us take it again and see that the management and government come to the discussions and give a better offer for the employees and officers of general insurance companies. With this, I come to reference. Thank you, comrades.